Dear students, greetings to all. In this module, we'll be continuing with our ongoing chapter, Chapter 6 of Biology, Molecular Basis of Inheritance. We will be discussing about the salient features of genetic code. Firstly, what is genetic code? We have already discussed in the earlier module that a genetic code is defined as the relationship between the sequence of amino acids in a polypeptide chain and nucleotide sequence of DNA or the mRNA. The DNA has 4 nitrogenous bases, but the number of amino acids there is just 20. The salient features of the genetic code are that the codon is triplet, that means it is a 3-letter code. Like for example, AUG, the nucleotide codes for the amino acid that is methionine. 61 codons code for amino acids and 3 they do not code and therefore are referred to as the nonsense or termination codons or the stop codons. They are UAA, UGA and UAG. When they occur in the sequence, the chain terminates and hence they are called as stop codons. AUG has got dual function. It codes for methionine and acts as the initiator codon. In eukaryotes, methionine is the first amino acid and it is formulated methionine in case of prokaryotes. So AUG, it codes for methionine as well as it is an initiator codon. And therefore, this is the dual function which it performs. And there is only AUG that encodes for methionine. The amino acid is coded by many codons except AUG for methionine and UGG for tryptophan. Such codons are called degenerate codons. That means a single amino acid can be coded by more than one codon. Hence, the code is degenerate. So, there is only one amino acid which is being coded by, here in case of AUG, it is methionine. The AUG encodes just for methionine and UGG for tryptophan. So here we can see the mRNA chain. So we can see the codons which are present. That is the AUG, this is the first codon. Then the next codon, there is UAC. And at the end 3' end, we can see the termination codon, which is referred to as UAA. That is the stop codon. The next feature of the genetic code is that there are no punctuations. That means that the codon is read in a contiguous fashion. It is comma-less. So there will be no spacing if we see this chain. So there will be no spacing between AUG and UAC. It will be read in a continuous manner without any punctuations. The genetic code is universal. That means like for example, the amino acid UUU, the codon UUU will code for amino acid fill-in adenine. And it will be present in ranges from bacteria to the advanced organisms like Homo sapiens. There are some exceptions to it, like the mitochondrial codons or codons found in some protozoans. The genetic code, it is non-overlapping, it is unambiguous, and it is very specific. That means one codon specifically codes for one amino acid. Here when we see these codons, they are non-overlapping, like we have got AUG that encodes for methionine, and later to it we are having the codon that is UAC. So that is the next codon which is present, that is UAC. Now then we move on to the next one, that is GUA. So GUA, that's the other codon which will code for valine. So here this GUA, it codes for valine. So similarly, when we talk about UAC, that codes for tyrosine. So this UAC is coding for tyrosine, that is represented as TYR. In this manner, the polypeptide chain should be synthesized in a continuous manner, the first having methionine and then the tyrosine and then the next amino acid forming a continuous chain. It should not be overlapping where this G will be again utilized to form GUA. So the genetic code when we talk about, it is non-overlapping in nature. So in this module, we have talked about the salient features of the genetic code, that it basically, there are 61 codons, out of which 3 are the stop codons. A single amino acid can be coded by more than one codon and therefore it is degenerate. AUG serves dual function. The codons on mRNA, they are read without punctuations in a contiguous or continuous manner. And that the codes, they are non-overlapping, they are universal in nature. In this module, we discussed about the salient features. Hopefully, you must have garnered all the concepts thoroughly. Thank you for being a patient listener.